If you're in Canada and you're trying to figure out how to watch the biggest football event on the planet, the FIFA World Cup 2026, then you're in one of the best countries to experience it, because Canada is not just a viewer this time, it's actually one of the host nations, alongside the United States and Mexico, which means coverage is going to be bigger, better, and more accessible than ever before. And that also means you have multiple ways to watch every single match live, whether you prefer cable TV, streaming apps, or even watching on your phone while you're on the move. So in this guide, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know in a simple, practical way so you don't miss a single moment when the tournament kicks off. First, let's talk about the official broadcasters in Canada, because this is the most important part, since these are the platforms that legally hold the rights to stream and show the World Cup matches. And in Canada, the main broadcasters you need to know are TSN and CTV, both of which have consistently handled major international sports events, including previous World Cups. And for 2026, you can expect them to deliver full coverage, including live matches, highlights, pre-game analysis, and post-match breakdowns. So if you already have access to either TSN or CTV through your cable subscription, then you're basically set, because you'll be able to tune in directly on your TV without needing anything extra. Now, if you don't have cable or you prefer streaming, which is what most people are moving towards these days, then the good news is that TSN also has a streaming platform called TSN App that allows you to watch live sports directly on your phone, tablet, laptop, or smart TV. And this app is probably going to be one of the most popular ways to watch the World Cup in Canada because it gives you flexibility, meaning you can watch matches anywhere, whether you're at home, commuting, or even travelling. And all you need to do is subscribe to TSN's streaming service, download the app, sign in, and you'll have access to live broadcasts as they happen. Another option you might come across is RDS, which is essentially the French language counterpart to TSN. So if you're in Quebec or you prefer watching commentary in French, RDS will also be broadcasting matches, giving you the same level of access but in a different language. Which is great because it makes the tournament more inclusive and accessible to a wider audience across Canada. One thing you should also understand is how scheduling will work, because since Canada is one of the host countries, many matches will be played in North American time zones, which is a huge advantage compared to previous tournaments where you had to wake up at crazy hours just to catch games. But this time, most matches will be played at times that are actually convenient for viewers in Canada, so you'll be able to watch games during the day or evening without completely disrupting your routine. And that alone is going to make the viewing experience a lot more enjoyable. Now let's talk about free options, because this is something a lot of people are curious about. And while most official streams require a subscription, there are times when certain matches, especially major ones like the opening match or the final, might be broadcast on free-to-air channels like CTV. So it's always worth checking your local listings closer to the tournament, because you might be able to catch some games without paying anything. But if you want full access to every match, then a TSN subscription is usually the safest and most complete option. Another important tip is to make sure your internet connection is solid if you plan on streaming, because nothing ruins the excitement of a World Cup match faster than buffering or lag, especially during crucial moments like goals or penalty shootouts. So if possible, use a stable Wi-Fi connection or a high-speed data plan. And if you're watching on a smart TV, consider using an Ethernet cable for a more reliable connection, because the difference in quality can be huge. For those who love watching with friends or want a more social experience, sports bars and public viewing areas across Canada are also going to be a big part of the World Cup atmosphere, especially in cities hosting matches like Toronto and Vancouver, where you can expect large screens, crowds of fans, and an electric vibe that you just can't replicate at home. So even if you have all the streaming options available, it might still be worth going out for some of the bigger matches just to feel that energy. Now let's touch on using a VPN, because you might have heard people talk about this as a way to access streams from other countries. But here's the reality. While VPNs can sometimes allow access to international broadcasts, they can also violate terms of service and may not always work reliably. So if you want a smooth and stress-free experience, it's generally better to stick with official Canadian broadcasters like TSN and CTV, since they are guaranteed to work and provide high quality streams without any legal or technical issues. Another thing to keep in mind is that the 2026 World Cup is going to be bigger than ever before, with more teams and more matches than previous editions, which means there's going to be a lot more content to watch, from group stage games to knockout rounds. And if you're a true football fan, you'll probably want access to all of it. So choosing the right platform early on and setting everything up before the tournament starts is a smart move, because the last thing you want is to be scrambling to find a stream when the action is already underway. You should also consider setting reminders or using apps that notify you when matches are about to start, because with so many games happening across different days and times, it's easy to lose track. And platforms like the TSN app often have built-in features that let you follow specific teams or get alerts for upcoming matches, which can be incredibly useful if you're trying to keep up with everything. And if you're someone who enjoys analysis and commentary, you're going to love the additional content that comes with these broadcasts, because networks like TSN don't just show the matches, they also provide expert opinions, tactical breakdowns, interviews and highlights, which can really enhance your understanding of the game and make the entire experience more engaging, especially if you're creating content or just want to stay informed. At the end of the day, watching the FIFA World Cup in Canada in 2026 is going to be easier and more exciting than ever before, thanks to a combination of local hosting, strong broadcasting coverage, and modern streaming options. So whether you choose to watch on your TV through TSN or CTV, stream on the TSN app, or even join crowds at public viewing spots, the key is to prepare ahead of time. Pick the option that fits your lifestyle and make sure everything is set up before the tournament begins, because once it starts, you're going to want to focus on the action, the goals, the drama, and the unforgettable moments that make the World Cup one of the greatest sporting events in the world. Love the additional content that comes with these broadcasts, because networks like TSN don't just show the matches, they also provide expert opinions, tactical breakdowns, interviews and highlights, which can really enhance your understanding of the game and make the entire experience more engaging, especially if you're creating content or just want to stay informed. At the end of the day, watching the FIFA World Cup in Canada in 2026 is going to be easier and more exciting than ever before, thanks to a combination of local hosting, strong broadcasting coverage, and modern streaming options. So whether you choose to watch on your TV through TSN or CTV, stream on the TSN app, or even join crowds at public viewing spots, the key is to prepare ahead of time. Pick the option that fits your lifestyle and make sure everything is set up before the tournament begins, because once it starts, you're going to want to focus on the action, the goals, the drama, and the unforgettable moments that make the World Cup one of the greatest sporting events in the world.